Hello and welcome. Amigos, today I'm going to be showing you how to make chilaquiles verdes. Whether you like them spicy or you like them mild or you don't like spice at all, not to worry, I have you covered. I have a lot of suggestions for you in the description area. Just click that title, it'll expand the description area and you'll get all the details you need. But one of the things that you have to have for this recipe is corn tortillas. So get a big stack like this of corn tortillas. And what you want to do with your corn tortillas is you want to slice them into smaller triangles. And what I'm hoping is that most of your corn tortillas look like this, and not to worry. If for some reason you have those fall apart tortillas, it ends up like this or even like this, you can still get this recipe done. You're gonna need some oil, but I suggest that for your oil, you make it comfortable for your home. Today, I'm gonna be frying with peanut oil. We are also gonna need some tomatillos. When you're choosing your tomatillos, you wanna make sure to go for the medium or the small ones. Now, it does come with a layer of a thick leaf over it. I'm not sure what that's called, but I suggest you take it off and wash them so that they're not so sticky. And we want them nice and clean. You'll need some fresh cilantro, a poblano pepper, and for your spice, you wanna use serrano. Now, I'm keeping this mildish spicy, so I'm using 2, but if you want it extra spicy, use 4. Now, for those of you that like a mild spice, go ahead and use jalapenos, and if you don't want any spice, just omit the serranos and the jalapenos. You're gonna need half an onion and 2 garlic cloves. In this cup, I have 1.5 cups of warm water, and I added 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Now, if you don't want to use chicken bouillon and you happen to have fresh chicken broth, use that, or you can use salt. You're gonna need some queso fresco, crema fresca, and Cloud and I absolutely love this one. Ooh,
it's our favorite brand.
It reminds me of being in Mexico with my tias.
I even pour it in my coffee.
You know, I tried that and it was absolutely amazing because I usually go with heavy whipping cream, but this, I recommend it. So
it's
if you guys see
right?
It really is. If you see the bigger bottle, go for it. But I don't know, this one's really cute. I like this one.
Me too. I'd like to reuse it.
And some fancy mozzarella cheese. For those of you here in the States that love that cheese pool, you're gonna need some of this.
I'm just sitting back here trying not to laugh because it seems like a dating commercial, but it's not, because your love for H-E-B is so deep,
you know,
and romantic.
It really does get deep and personal with H-E-B and myself. And I don't know, I check Cloud's grocery list when I go over there too, and I look at I'm like, where did you get this? She's like, it's the H-E-B, and I'm like, what? I didn't know about it.
It's a H-E-B brand.
It's a H-E-B brand.
Not a sponsored video, but we would be happy to be sponsored by H-E-B.
Yeah, I would like that too. Let them know, everybody. Let's do it. You guys ready to cook?
We're ready.
All right. To your pot of hot water, you want to add your tomatillos. I wanted to throw one in here, but I didn't want it to splash you.
What? You should have done it.
Yeah, it's going to splash you. I don't want it to mess up your equipment with hot water.
My cheap equipment?
Your cheap equipment, girl. Add your jalapenos and your serranos, and just take the stems off. And since we're going to be boiling our onion and our garlic, we'll only have to cook our sauce for about 10 to 15 minutes instead of about 20 to 30, and then it'll be there for a while. This is quick and easy, amigos. So go ahead.
Kind of recipe.
Go ahead and continue to boil this for 10 minutes. I have my burner on a medium heat, and we are going to roast our poblano pepper until it's nice and charred. You want to keep it nice and dark. It's going to make it easier for us to peel. You guys have seen me roast chiles on here plenty of times. This is no different. I'm gonna peel it, remove the seeds, and boom, done.
That's right. And if people love to watch you roast peppers, there is a video of roasting peppers for a good 30 minutes.
Is that the mango salsa?
The mango salsa a few years back.
You guys love watching roasting. Watch the mango salsa and make it. That is an award-winning salsa. I don't know how many of you have been sleeping on it and why, but you'll never ever in your life have a salsa that is so delicious like that one. And I would love to take credit, but that's my mom's hard work.
Yes, we always get compliments when we take it to a little fiesta or a gathering.
Yep, this is not chop your jalapenos in your mango salsa. This is like a really gourmet, fancy salsa that you can have it at your get together, or you can take it to a fancy place.
It's serious business.
It really is. I've peeled and removed the seeds from our poblano, and I'm just gonna add that into the blender. Go ahead and take all of your ingredients that we boiled and place them into your blender. Add your chicken broth. You know what had me cracking up the other day?
What?
The comments of our bolis recipe.
Oh, what were they?
Because I know the kids are watching the Views Club Junior, so I always have the silliest faces for them because I love kids. So sorry you guys caught me in between hanging out with children.
Anything for the Views Club Junior.
Yeah, I mean, I love you. Aquí no, we love you, sweetheart.
I mean, we would do anything. If the Views Club Junior suggested that we have a meetup just for them, we would make it happen.
If you guys want us to have a meetup, make sure that it's for the Views Club Junior. It's going to be a fun time for the kids. Parents, we love you too, but the Views Club Junior will get us to do anything they want. So now what we're going to do is we're going to blend until smooth. I got so excited to talk about the Views Club Junior that I forgot to add our cilantro. Isn't that wild?
No, that's perfect. Perfect timing.
So make sure you blend your cilantro in here. You don't forget. But if you have cute kids at home, it's okay. You know, we won't mess up the recipe. Just make sure to add it in here. And now we blend till smooth. And boom, done. I have my pan on a medium heat and I let it warm up for 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna add my avocado oil. And I'm just gonna add a little bit because I want this sauce to be nice and shiny. Go ahead and add your blended ingredients. Woo, yeah.
Oh, fiesta. I was gonna say pachanga, pero...
Tu cuerpo pide salsa, mija.
Yes. All the time. I'm grateful for the salsa you gave me this morning.
You like it?
Uh-huh.
It's yummy. Está perrona.
And the taquitos. And the chipitas.
The chipitas, yummy. I've been feeding everybody I can. And I'm excited to feed you guys today.
Even people walking down your neighborhood.
I am.
Are you hungry? Did you eat?
Anything gets delivered. Do you want something to eat? Here you go. We're gonna continue to cook this for 10 minutes, okay? We're gonna put this on a low heat and just come in and stir periodically. If you're chit-chatting, you know, just give it a good little twirl in there.
And someone's gonna say you're using a little pan again, but this is actually a big pan.
It is. I think it's big. It's
but
very
I would agree,
steep.
But I would agree with that person.
All right, friends, I'll see you in 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we have a deliciously cooked, thicker sauce. And if you're wondering, how did the sauce get so thick? It's a tomatillo. If you end up saving some of the sauce for later in the week for meal prep, and you see that it's kind of stiff and jiggly, not to worry, all you have to do is warm it up and you get a smooth consistency all over again. Add your oil to your pot where you're going to be frying your corn chips. Today I am using peanut oil. Did I already tell you guys that?
You did.
You guys know I'm aging right before your eyes. So after about 3 to 4 minutes on a medium heat, you can check your oil to see if it's ready. And when you see it bubbling, you know what? I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's just prop it all in there. When you see it bubbling, that means that you're ready to fry. But if you have it bubbling with smoke, you're going to burn your corn chips. So be careful. Now it's time to add our tortilla chips. You can add them in a bunch. Sometimes they stick together, and those are my favorite ones.
Can I clarify for the Views Club? That noise in the background was not my stomach this time. That was your ice maker.
It was the ice maker.
I want to be clear.
When those little balls drop, I mean, it makes the loudest sound, girl.
It does.
You guys heard it.
Yes, but you know, I don't want to keep feeding the rumors. I was fed the moment I walked in the door. Thank you.
So just move them around a little bit so some of that steam can be released and we get the crispiest, crunchiest corn chips we can get in a humid climate. And once you see your corn chips turn a little bit golden, you want to go ahead and take them out. Make sure to place them in something like this, like a little wire. ¿Cómo se dice?
A strainer?
A strainer. There you go. Thank
Or a
you, Cloud.
basket.
A basket.
Not on paper towels, because we learned 4 years ago from Steph on Views on the Road that we don't put our tortilla chips on paper towels because it steams up your tortillas and it will not be crispy.
Wow, Cloud, I am so proud of you. And what do you think I'm going to do with the chips right now?
You're going to Warren Buffett them.
I'm going to Warren Buffett them. Let me show you what that is.
If there was a test, I passed today.
Now we're going to Warren Buffett them. So just sprinkle a little bit of salt. It's going to make a difference. Set your pan on a medium heat and add some oil. We are going to fry some eggs. Do you like your chilaquiles with scrambled eggs or fried?
Right, like over easy?
Tiernitos.
Yeah. Over easy for me.
Yeah. want to spread the egg whites. And boom, done. I'm gonna pair this with some refried beans, and I like to put a little bit of our sauce right at the bottom.
Would there be an easier way to assemble this?
Yes, if you're making it for a lot of people, you can throw all your corn chips into the pot of your sauce, but then you're gonna have the hit and miss. Some people like it really soggy, some people don't, and this gives you a little bit of both.
So some prefer soft texture and other prefer the crunch?
The crunch out of them. So if you prefer the soft one, just throw them all in your pan and mix them around and you'll be set.
Sounds good to me.
What do you prefer, Cloud?
I prefer this method that you're doing because I do like some soft and then a little bit of a crispy end.
Especially if you're gonna pair it with the beans. I'm for it.
Now you know where my head's at.
Next, you wanna add your crumbled queso fresco. And I'm gonna be using a little bit of both cheeses. I like the cheese pool. Next, we're gonna add our eggs. A little bit of cilantro to garnish, make it pretty for your family and for flavor, of course, always. Last but definitely not least, some Mexican crema fresca. Just drizzle it and let it happen. You won't regret it. And boom, done, amigos. We're ready to eat. Say ah. That's really the best. Can you hear that crunch from the tortillas?
I can, that's the way that I like them. You did great.
Yeah, even the spice level here is very subtle. It's not wild. It's perfect.
I don't know, I've tried chilaquiles without the eggs and it just doesn't hit right. I don't know. Maybe because I'm just accustomed to it.
You know, I had it without the eggs because of the babies before. But now we're at the point where we can step it up another notch with our heat and also with adding eggs.
Ooh.
My mouth just watered. Ooh.
That buildup that comes from behind the mouth. You're just ready to take a bite.
You can't skip on the beans either. Beans are necessary. And you don't want your beans to be too dry. You want them a little bit runny. And it'll make this work great.
It's perfectly seasoned.
If I'm not talking, it's because this is that good. And for those of you that don't like the sunny side up eggs, you can use scrambled eggs for this. Don't feel pressured. I know some of you can't handle it, but I'm telling you, I can.
I will be the one pressuring people. Come on, just try it.
Just, what is it, those things that make you go, Oh yeah. As always, Views Club, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you, and we want to give a special shout out to our first responders, our nurses, all of you going to nursing school. We're proud of you, and we thank you. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!